Hey guys, I'm Rain.
And I'm Chanel.
Welcome to our channel.
So basically what we're going to be doing in our first video is talking about what has happened, what's sort of going on, and what is to come. We found out that I was pregnant when I was about 5 weeks-ish, around that time. Before then, I had sort of suspected that I was pregnant. It just kept feeling like I was about to start my period, and then it just like never ever came. Like it was, I don't know, like I was having like cramps or I was having cramps and like super like tender boobs, and I was like, okay, period, it seems like you're coming, where are you? So then we were like, let's take a pregnancy test.
Yes, we took one. We had one, we had an old one that was just in the dresser. I don't know why, just in case, I guess. I don't know. But we pulled it out, and then we decided to take that because we were worried. I don't know. But it came back positive, and we didn't believe it because it was old.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I don't trust this old, crusty, cheap pregnancy test, so let's go buy the really expensive ones. And that's what we did. So the next day we bought like the really expensive digital ones that only take 2 minutes to load. And those came back positive too, and I was still like, nah, there's something wrong with these.
Yeah, these are broken.
I don't believe it. So then we went to this pregnancy center in our town, and we took another pregnancy test there, and
what do you know? She's pregnant.
Yeah, it was kind of crazy because they sort of like find your due date based on your like last period, and on my last period I was expected to be 9 weeks, but I wasn't. I was 5 weeks because it was just a little tiny pea pod.
Just a pea. Seeing that pea, I was still kind of like, nah, this can't be real. But sure enough.
Yeah, they gave they couldn't see it with just like, well, so we did get an ultrasound going back, but they couldn't see it with like just the belly one, so they had to use there's a name for it, but basically it's just a big stick that they just sort of stick up there and can see things with.
Yeah. So
that's the one that they used, and they saw a little beam.
Yeah, a little diamond in the rough.
Diamond in the rough. So, what did like you feel? Like, what was your like first thought when, I don't know, when you found out that I was pregnant?
I don't know. My mind was going crazy. I was like, nah, this can't be true. I didn't believe it. But I was shocked when we did the ultrasound, though. I was blown away. I was like, this is unreal.
I was extremely shocked, scared. I was more scared of like my family, like more than anything, like more than actually becoming a parent. I was like, my family is going to kill me. Well, they didn't, because I'm still here. Woo! But yeah, there was just like, it was like a lot of emotions at once, and literally 10 people at the place. How are you feeling? How does this make you feel? Like, are you supposed to feel a certain way? Like,
yeah, I was like, what do you want me to feel? Like, please tell me, and I'll try to feel that way for you. I don't know.
So that was like, yeah, sort of what we were going through. But so after that, you know, we told our families.
That was fun.
Yeah, told our families, and then made a first OB appointment, which OBGYN, but I actually got a midwife rather than an OBGYN. So we, yeah. Actually, what's kind of scary, now that I'm thinking about it, is like the day that we found out I was pregnant, like we went home and I peed, and we found like blood.
Yeah, I was like, what the heck is going on?
Yeah, I was like bleeding, and we were freaking out, and there was like nobody I could call because I didn't have like an OB and I didn't have a midwife or anything, so I couldn't call like a doctor's office or anything. So we like looked up this nurse hotline and called them, and they were like, well, about 20 women experience this, and if it's just like a wipe, if it's like gushing out, then like go to the hospital, but it wasn't gushing out, so I was just like, well, like, you know,
we'll see.
we'll let it, you know, it'll be fine, I guess. And it was fine.
Yeah, it was fine. Oh, the midwife. Yeah, our first midwife that we met, she was leaving, so it was kind of awkward because we were going to have to switch midwives like the next appointment, so it was kind of like no point in doing it. But we did it anyway.
Yeah,
so that was weird.
It's at our first appointment we got another ultrasound, and it was just kind of crazy seeing just like how big it had gotten, like even just in those like 3-4 weeks.
Yeah, it was insane.
Yeah, you want to see it? Show me the first ultrasound.
Oh yeah, is this one?
No, it's definitely not the first one.
Oh, it's right here. It was this one, the little tiny little thing, but the first time was just a bean, and then this one you can start seeing like the head of the baby.
Yeah, it sort of looks like.
You can see a nose maybe. Yeah, so that was pretty cool.
Like sort of like some symptoms that I was having just throughout the first trimester was like your like basic typical symptoms like breast tenderness, nausea, or what is it called? Morning sickness. Even though it wasn't even like mornings.
In the morning.
They just like that's just the general name they give for like pregnancy. Nausea is just morning sickness, but like literally I would have it like all day.
Anywhere.
Some days.
All over the place.
You can stop moving now.
Oh yeah. I had to pull over like 6 times so she could throw up.
Yeah, oh gosh, and another thing was food aversion. I think that's what you call it. Like, there's an airplane. Foods like disgusted me. Like, ugh. I remember I was out to dinner with some of my friends, like before anybody knew. I mean, I knew, but like we went to Buffalo Wild Wings, and I love Buffalo Wild Wings, or I did anyway. And I just got like what I normally got, and I like ate like one of them, and I just remember like staring at the rest of them like, you look disgusting. I hate the way you smell. I hate the way you look, and I don't like the way you feel in my mouth. So I mean, I lost like 10 pounds in the first like 10 weeks of my pregnancy.
She wouldn't eat anything.
Well, one, I like wasn't hungry, and then two, nothing looked good.
She hates the smell of things too. Yeah. And me. Hates me too. All the time.
And what?
No, I don't know.
Oh, so then at 12 weeks. At 12 weeks, we got another,
ultrasound. No.
we had another appointment.
Yeah, appointment.
Yeah, and that was just like your standard like checkup. You're just seeing how things were going.
Check the heartbeat.
Yeah, so they have this thing called the Doppler, and they like put it up to your stomach and just hear the baby's heartbeat and making sure that, you know, there is one and that it's like not too fast or not too slow. But
there was no heartbeat.
yeah, the lady, like we literally sat there for like 20 minutes trying to find a heartbeat, and she couldn't find one, which she said was like normal and stuff. So she was like, I'm just gonna give you like an ultrasound, just to make sure everything's okay. And just my luck, the ultrasound thing was broken, so we had to drive all the way to the other. Well, I guess we didn't have to, but Rain was like, no,
yeah, I was like, we have to do this today. I'm scared.
Yeah, so we drove all the way to the other side of town to the other office, and we got another ultrasound there. That one was crazy.
It was insane. The baby was just jumping around. It was like 10 times bigger than it was.
It looked like an actual like
baby. Yeah. This one. You could see the arms swinging around, the legs.
It was like For real jumping.
It was going nuts.
I'll just do up a little bit. I'm back. Yeah, so then after 12, either at week 13 or week 14, I don't know, different places say different things, but week 13 to week 14, you go into second trimester, which I am in now because I am 15 weeks pregnant.
Woohoo.
Yeah. I've been feeling, a little bit better. I can tell that things are, like, transitioning. Like, I'm not as nauseous as I normally am. I did throw up this morning, though, because I, like, a few weeks ago, I learned that my prenatal vitamins made me sick if I didn't eat. Like, I had to literally eat with my prenatal vitamins, like, eat right before or eat right after. Otherwise, like, I would just throw up. So I took it today, not even thinking about it, and then I threw up a lot of tea. It was purple.
It's weird.
My throw up was purple.
Why'd you drink purple tea?
It wasn't purple tea, it was green tea. So yeah, but I'm not as, like, just naturally, like, nauseous as I was. I've been feeling, like, really, like, gassy, but not, like, farting gassy, like, burping gassy. Like, I constantly feel like I have to burp.
All the time.
And I do burp, like, all the time. Sometimes, like, just a second ago, I burped and, like, some throw up came up.
Yeah.
So that happens. But I mean, what can you do?
Cravings.
Some cravings? Okay.
Cravings.
I don't like calling it cravings because I'm not like, let me have this or I'm gonna die. But there are things that, like, I want to eat, I guess, a little bit more, like,
Pickles. Hot Cheetos. Anything hot, actually. Any flaming chips or anything.
Like,
it could be anything
Takis,
with flaming stuff on
anything that's just hot and spicy and sort of burns.
And chocolate milk with that.
I like chocolate milk. But I only like it with, like, the chocolate syrup in the milk. I don't like that, like, the actual chocolate milk that you just buy. That's just, like...
She has to make her own chocolate milk. I tried making it, and she yelled at me, so...
It was just too chocolatey. I've also, like, been, like, really into, dark pop. Like, Coke, Pepsi, Dr. Pepper. Anything. I was gonna ask you to bring me one. Forgot. But anything like that, which, like... I've not really been into. I'm more of, like, a Sprite kind of girl, but
Orange pop.
Not any
pineapple pop.
Not anymore. I'm like, give me that Dr. Pepper.
No.
I think I've also been, like, really emotional. Like, I swear I'm, like, always on the verge of crying. Like, even just talking about crying makes me want to cry. I've already, like, always been, like, in a most, like, wearing my heart on my sleeve, literally. But it's just, like, escalated, like, 100%. Like, my eyes are always really glossy.
Yeah. She'll cry, and then she'll be like, alright, let's clean the entire house. I don't know. I'm like, what?
That's also something. I've just been, like, really super, like, motivated. Like, let's do this right now. Let's fix our entire lives.
I'll be sleeping, and she'll be like, wake up, we gotta go do this.
Yeah, I've been making lists and, like, writing stuff down, which is not the kind of person that I am at all. I'm not like that at all. But I'm like, let's do all of this now.
Lists and lists.
Like, Rain, let's figure this out now. So I've just been, like, really motivated. I've gotten, like, a lot of my, like, just like I said, just gotten a lot of my energy back from it all being gone during the first trimester.
Yeah.
Another thing is, I guess two other things is,
Plane. We live right next to an airport, so there's, like, a plane every 10 minutes.
Also, I've been getting, like, headaches a lot lately. I'm starting to get one now. I don't know if that's a symptom of pregnancy, but I just find that like really weird. Like literally sometimes it'll be all day and I'll take like some Tylenol and nothing will help. Another thing, this is like really, really cool. Like it mostly happens in the morning, but I've been feeling like my stomach like
expanding.
It feels like it's just like that. That's what it feels like is happening inside of me. It mostly feels like that in the morning, but just like walking around or anything, I can like feel the insides like adjusting and like stuff's going on in there, and I can feel it. It doesn't like hurt, but it's definitely a feeling. Yeah. So sorry if anything changed a little bit. The camera died and we had to put the charger back in the charging thing and charge it up a little bit so that we could film the last part of this video. We just want to take a second and talk about what's to come with our channel. I think for me, I just really want to share our story.
Yeah, whether that's like through vlogs or updates or just sitting down and talking.
I also think it'll be really cool, just like really good memories to just sort of. Sorry.
Yeah. Anyway.
Really good memories to just sort of like look back on, you know?
Yeah, like 10 years down the road, we can look back to where we started, and then, you know, where we... Yeah, you get the idea.
Yeah, so watch for what Chanel and Rain are gonna do next.
Yeah, watch, you know, you can hit that subscribe button.
If you enjoyed this video and you would like to see more, or even if you don't want to see more videos, give it a thumbs up.
Yeah.
And have a good week.
Thanks for watching.